I bet. So, we got a video here I'm trying to watch. It says, how did the D'Amelios screw up more than $32 million worth of pretty privilege? Now, the D'Amelios, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who they are, but when I see $32 million, so I heard before, a smart person learns from their own mistakes, but a wise person learns from the mistakes of others. And although I don't have $32 million to blow or lose, if there comes a time that I do, I would like to know in advance how not to lose it. So I'm gonna learn from their mistake. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So it says the downfall of the D'Amelios. What's that? Are they Italian? Is that like an Italian name? And yeah, it's not that long of a video. It's like 20 minutes. Let's get into it.
How far can pretty privilege get you?
TikTok star Charlie D'Amelio. Charlie D'Amelio. Charlie D'Amelio. Charlie D'Amelio.
I was like, that's it, I'm famous.
Oh, okay. They just showed like 9 million followers or whatever, but was averaging like 30,000 views. So yeah, that's not a good view to follower ratio. So is that the downfall that they're talking about?
Famous. Don't talk to me.
Guys, it's Charlie, and I'm super excited to be sharing with you my first ever YouTube video on my YouTube channel. Ow.
So what does she do? Is she like a YouTuber or Instagram
If there was
person?
one person who saved the universe in their past life, it must be Charlie D'Amelio, because she was dealt with
TikTok?
everything anyone could ever ask to be successful. A virally beautiful face and body, every opportunity in Hollywood, commercial,
Okay, boomer.
the top talent agency in the industry, a book deal, a reality TV show, a TV show,
She had a TV
clothing
show?
line, a makeup line, a record deal. But somehow, there is still a way to mess everything up.
Just really need to admit this to you guys. I actually do have nipples. And I mean, that's really that's all that I can say about this right now.
So, how did the D'Amelios screw up more than $32 million worth of pretty privilege? That's
Okay.
exactly the mystery we're going to uncover today. But not only that, as your marketing bestie, who graduated top 1% UCLA Business Economics with a background in marketing, we are going to explore how pretty privilege can still fail you if you have a terrible brand, and how you, yes you, no matter if you have pretty privilege or not, can build a successful brand to help you down your career. And
Oh,
by
word?
brand, I don't just mean slapping your name or face on a t-shirt. Branding is about how your future college, future boss, future boyfriend sees you. And I'm creating this series to analyze celebrities from a marketing perspective, because many of whom do not recognize the power of influence they have over a generation of young girls.
Caught drunk? I mean,
I really.
yeah, that's supposed to be her drunk. I mean, I know girls that act like this and they didn't have no drinks that entire week. So I don't know. This could just be her just being silly. But then again, I don't know. Maybe somebody who was there is the one that says she's drunk. She looked like she's just being silly.
I really don't want to work anymore.
And I think it's so important to be aware and reflective of the people who are shaping our culture.
Wait, yo, is this like a diploma? Like, is this like her own diploma? Is this like her way of showing, like, listen, you can listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. Like, I've accomplished stuff. I'm an accomplished person that you can trust. Is that what the I'm not knocking it, but I'm just saying, is that what the diploma is there for? Like, to show, like, listen, I am a credible, like, person to listen to. I'm not like just some random, you know what I mean? Wait, isn't this is that guy, is this like Charles or something like that? Something Charles? It's like a famous gay person. I forgot his name. But that face looks like, I'm mad he kind of looks like Aiden Ross. That's kind of crazy. Damn, I wonder, does Aiden know that?
And despite how terribly the D'Amelio franchise flopped, we will also talk about how they could come back from the lack of brand and the hate they always cry about.
I'm upset because I haven't been in any drama.
First, we need to understand how the D'Amelios had every single chance to build a billion-dollar empire. Charli D'Amelio, for those who have never heard of a small
What does
app
she
called
do?
TikTok, good for you, is a Connecticut high schooler who is not a nepo baby, an Instagram heiress, or a self-made artist. She started creating dance videos on TikTok in 2019 that quickly broke the platform and the Guinness World Record as the first person with 50 million followers on TikTok in April 2020, then
Okay.
100 million in November 2020. The entire internet and Charli herself was dumbfounded by this success because
Wait,
while
wait.
Charli was entered
Wait,
2020, then 100 million in November.
In 7 months, she gained 50 million followers. That's crazy.
2020. The entire internet and Charli herself was dumbfounded by this success because while Charli was a dancer, many have claimed her dances to be mediocre. Sure, it can't be that people are shallow and that the TikTok algorithm prefers a pretty face, right? Not possible at all. Of course, Renegade became the Charli D'Amelio dance because she did it so much better than the original choreographer. And of course,
Oh
the reason
no!
the dance because she did
No!
it so
Oh no! Damn! Yo, years ago, I heard about this. Well, not Charli herself, but years ago, I remember hearing people complain about how on TikTok there were I didn't really look into it because people always jumping into race, so I never really looked into it. I'm not a TikToker. I don't do much on TikTok, and basically they were saying that there were dancers that were like black who was doing these like really popular dances. Like they'll start the dance and then there'll be like other races like white or whatever that would basically take that dance, and because I guess they were more marketable, I guess that was what was being said, they were being shown, they had more views thrown at them, I guess, for doing the exact same thing, and they will blow up. But then the black person who started the trend, started the dance or created the dance, like nobody knows like who they are really. Like they don't even grow to that extent. I was hearing stuff like that. I was hearing that the black people were creating the dances, and then the white people were basically taking. It would be like a white girl that would take the dance and basically, basically popularize it, I guess, by doing it over and over. Yeah. Oh, no, that's crazy. I heard this years ago.
so much better than the original choreographer. And of course, the
original choreographer, she was hitting that. She had mad sauce on that. She was hitting that shit. Damn, bro.
reason Dixie D'Amelio, Charli's sister, began blowing up too was that her natural talents blew the platform away. All in all, some people are born on the right side of the beauty algorithm and beauty standard, and they should embrace it. But as the sisters are dealing with this life-changing fame, which in this day means power, which means money, their
154?
parents and new team saw a pot of gold. How exciting. There is so much possibility when the hype is only rising for the girls. They were seen as the model citizens of TikTok and basically had the attention of every teenage girl in the nation. There was so much potential here for them to grow into the icons and role models for the next generation of young girls. But no, the D'Amelio parents said, heck, we are the new Kardashians.
Oh,
and if you're
word?
the Kardashians, then being hot is all you need to build a successful business, right?
Charming restrooms.
And so what happened next was a big, impressive list of business ventures. But if you take a closer look, you'll start to realize that each is very mid, and that the team behind them is not just uncreative, but literally throwing random shit at the wall and hoping that one would stick.
Wow.
So what this is it's a look at your 2021. This is the major things we're focusing on. So we have all partnerships. We have, the different companies you're working with, like, ring lights and starting a clothing company. So, and then you have books and TV shows.
The list is so big, we need to first look at physical products.
Okay.
And then their digital appearances that led to the ultimate downfalls. From 2020 to 2023 alone, they had their makeup line with Morphe, not exactly a hit, then a collaboration
Morphe.
drink with Dunkin' Donuts, a fragrance line, a nail polish collection, a mattress, a footwear brand, a skincare brand, a popcorn brand, where I don't know which creative genius idea it was to tell the D'Amelios to dress up as Walmart employees in order to promote this relatable, fun brand. And all they did was to mock the working class where labor was only a fun activity for them. And being so incredibly talented while launching back to back to back to back to back businesses, Charli D'Amelio of course had the time to write a book in 2020 called Essentially Charli, the ultimate guide to keeping it real, which became a New York Times bestseller. If there was an award,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't. When I hear New York Times bestseller, that literally means nothing to me. There's like a strategy, from what I heard, to become a New York Times bestseller. It's like a strategy. It's like a timing of when you launch. I guess you're launching during a time when nobody else is launching. Possibly, I don't know exactly what the strategy is, but from what I heard, like being a New York Times bestseller is not that amazing of an achievement. It doesn't necessarily mean that your book is great. Yo, that's crazy.
Launching the most number of unmemorable
That's from what I heard.
businesses, the D'Amelios probably would have won.
Huh? Laundry noises?
Is my laundry being finished? If I didn't tell you, you probably don't even know half of these brands existed, and some of
Yeah.
them deceased.
I never
Because
even heard of
honestly, by the
D'Amelios.
speed that these products were launched immediately following the blow up, there is just no way that they were developed with care and passion from Charli and Dixie. These brands have no connection with them.
Popcorn.
Like, why shoes? Why popcorn? Why mattress? It's just slapping the D'Amelio
I mean, I like
label
popcorn.
on a bunch of consumer goods that are very mid themselves.
But
D'Amelio footwear is
like I'm thinking, like, I like popcorn, but like, why did they choose to use popcorn? Like, is she eating popcorn in her videos or something like that? If so, if it's like she's always eating popcorn and she's dancing, she's eating popcorn while dancing, or maybe eating popcorn when she's doing Q&A sessions live on TikTok or something, then I guess that would make sense. But if they're just doing random stuff, like, I don't know.
recommended by doctors to treat broken ankle. Don't say you can't.
What she said?
Label on a bunch of consumer goods that are very mid themselves.
D'Amelio footwear is recommended by doctors to treat broken ankle. Don't say you can't.
Wait,
say
what?
Sure, you like the Kardashians or Hailey Bieber? Yes, they also launched
Nah,
and
that's
flopped
wild.
brands, but the brands that we will remember and rave about are the brands that they care about and rave about themselves. Kim Kardashian is known for her iconic body, so what does she launch? Skims, a shapewear company that has quality products that could sell even
Damn,
on
mama. Okay, I see you. Sheesh. Look at this dog right here just hating, bro. The dog is just looking, hating, like, yo, what you looking at? You looking at my mama? You better look away. That dog is hating right now. Skims. Now, this Skims thing, whatever it is, that's snatching these girls up, having them look snatched, I like it.
on their own. Kylie Jenner, known for her lips, so Mama Chris got her to launch Kylie Cosmetics.
Okay,
Hailey
that
Bieber,
makes
the
sense.
woman is constantly showing her glowy skin, and each launch is super creative and tied to her personally. Emma Chamberlain, vlogged with coffee for 4 years. It just makes so much sense.
Yo, that's what I just said. So what is the popcorn? Does she eat popcorn during her videos? Does she dance with popcorn? If she's not dancing with popcorn, I don't understand.
To have a coffee company, and she has killer creatives. Alex Earl's merch, very on brand with her personality. The fact that you don't even know the name of the quote-unquote brands launched by the D'Amelios shows you how disconnected they are from these brands. And it is so funny to read Charli D'Amelio's brand inspiration for the shoes as, quote, "We are always in heels, we are walking carpets, we've done all the uncomfortable blister-filled shoes before. So it's been really nice to be able to look into our closets and see, what are we missing and what do we have that we can make better." Clearly extremely relatable to their teenage girl fan base who walk in heels and go to carpets all day. And clearly the dream shoes for the teenage boys who follow them because of their hotness.
I love you so much. We love you so much. Charli, let's go. I love you, Charli. You're the go.
It's crazy how their entire marketing team never gave a single thought to who the targeted demographic is, because it is not women in their 20s and 30s with actual purchasing power
Nice
who
kids.
want to wear these hot pink or electric blue pumps to work, which is probably a hard concept for the D'Amelio sisters to grasp because they never had to work a single day since they had enough money to do whatever they want since 17. And at this point, it is apparent that the main issue is the D'Amelios don't know why people follow them. And frankly, it is hard to answer that question, as many still only know Charli D'Amelio as the famous TikToker who dances and not much more. Surely, digital appearances should help, right? On the personal branding side, although it seems like the D'Amelio family has done so much since Charli became famous on TikTok, everything they worked on somehow only made them less and less relevant and less likable. Don't get me wrong, I respect the hustle of the family, where they really tried to emulate the Kardashian grind and did everything possible to stay relevant.
You know what would be kind of fire? Like, because what I'm seeing is that she's just famous for obviously not just being attractive, but also dancing, and I guess her personality kind of shows within her little dance routines that she, I guess, copies from other people. But why not do like some kind of like clothing line and like dance in your clothes? Why not do that? I mean, I could see her doing something like that. She can wear clothes that looks good in the type of dance routines that she's doing. If she's doing something that shakes her hips, maybe she'll have like a little mini skirt that kind of flows with the way she's moving or something. But I don't see that being an issue. Popcorn though, I'm still stuck on popcorn. Like, where does the popcorn come in all of this?
Relevant, but they do not understand the full price of monetizing your family and what it truly takes for a family to become a money printing machine like the Kardashian clan. Either their team is very lazy or has no creativity. Since blowing up, the D'Amelios launched a podcast because every other influencer under the sun did, called Two Chicks Podcast. They made a total of 27 episodes before asking the question, is this what the girls actually want to do, and do they have anything to talk about? Dixie began doing music, and so did Charli. They had their family YouTube channel, which had a lot of backlash since the first episode, where the girls were seen as extremely rude.
Okay, that's that same guy again. That's that I know this guy. Like I've seen him before. His name's like Charles. His name's like Charles. Something Charles.
The first
This guy. That's the guy that was dancing earlier in the damn Christmas outfit, whatever. Right? James Charles. James Charles? That sounds right. I think it's James Charles. Wait, isn't that him? If it's not, I guess they. I'm about to say, if it's not, then I guess they all look the same. That sounds bad. Like all gay white guys look the same? Nah. That's not right. Nah. Hell nah. That's not accurate at all.
Episode where the girls were seen as extremely rude, and in spite of a private chef made meal, Dixie threw it up in front of everyone, and Charli said it's better to get dino nuggets.
Sometimes happens when. Oh God.
So dramatic.
Do we have any dino nuggets?
At this point, the D'Amelio brand was already out of touch with their
She said, do you have
audience.
any dino nuggets? Wait, so what? They had a private chef and it was acting like the food didn't taste good? That was part of, like maybe, I don't know if the girl was actually throwing up. I don't think she was actually throwing up. But even if she like fake throwing up, I'm assuming they're probably doing that just for content, just to make the show more interesting, I would assume. I'm not gonna lie, I miss those reality shows. Like back in the day, they used to be really good. Like The Real World used to be great. even that show that I think was kind of scripted. What was that show? Laguna Beach. I think that was kind of scripted. I think it was kind of given up. I think they gave it up saying that it was kind of scripted or not. But even if it was kind of scripted or not, it was a great ass show. Laguna Beach was like, I was there every week for the next episode. So I miss shows like that. Those shows were like super great.
Who likely don't live in a large mansion with private chefs, but that's okay. They don't have to build a relatable brand. If they want to be more aspirational like Taylor Swift or Billie Eilish, they could keep their mystique and stop doing the mediocre family content. But no, the team behind the D'Amelios wanted them to be the Kardashians and put them on a reality TV show even after the YouTube family channel backlash. While they lacked the very essential elements of the Kardashians to be interesting,
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I've been here.
sex tapes, celebrity scandals, divorces, pregnancies, the D'Amelios are just too normal and unproblematic compared to other celebrities. The biggest drama they could pull is Charlie and Dixie hating each other.
No, I think it's so cute that you riding on my coattails like really worked out for you.
No, I mean, like, that was your whole life. I mean, 2 years compared to 18, it's like really different.
Yeah.
Which is so hard to watch because it's not authentic.
I was caught off guard and then expected to be like, oh my god, this is so perfect. You know what? Why don't you put this song on my album? We could do it together.
And probably did damage their relationship as a family.
What the hell just happened? Like, I thought you were the only person I could really trust in the world. That's not fair to me. So how are we supposed to live with each other anymore?
In addition, the fact that almost every single episode was about the sisters facing hate from
Wait, what is
the
that?
fact that
Hold on.
So how are we supposed to live with each other anymore?
in addition,
There's no hate into Charlie, but I know she's not gonna be famous anymore.
the fact that almost every single
Charlie deleted her dancing video. People are disgusting as what?
episode was about the sisters facing hate from people on the internet due to their massive following and massive presence online is very jarring for the audience. Not saying that the hate they're dealing with
Charlie does not deserve this hate. She's a 16-year-old girl. She's 16? At this time, she was 16? What the fuck? Just stop being so cruel to Charlie. She's an
is not valid
amazing person who doesn't deserve all these. Okay.
or important,
So
but to their
she
viewers
still
who
has
don't
some
understand a life
supporters.
of never needing to work since 17, having the luxury of time to cry repeatedly in a mansion and complain is very off-putting. Where there's a lack of awareness of
Well, I gotta put something out.
repeatedly in a mansion and complain is very off-putting. Where there's viewers who don't
Yo,
understand
that
a
little
life of
star
never needing
that she
to
had
work since 17,
on her cheek?
having the luck.
Yo, when I see stuff like this, 'cause I be seeing girls who be having stuff like this. Yo, isn't that like a way to like hide a pimple? Right? Like you just cover up a pimple. Alright? Like some kind of bad acne that just pops up randomly. That's like a pimple shirt, right? Like a pimple outfit, right?
Luxury of time to cry repeatedly in a mansion and complain is very off-putting, where there's a lack of awareness of privilege. The biggest challenge they have to face in life is the hate that come from having hundreds of millions of followers, where many cannot even afford a roof over their heads and have to stress about where the next meal is. The impression of Charlie and Dixie not being appreciative of the capital, money, and power they have is not only unrelatable, but also unlikable. And if they're building brands after brands after brands that depend on their personal brand and people liking them, then if people don't like them, then of course the brands they release every few months flop. In addition to how each product has no soul or passion. Since the very start, except for maybe Charlie and her dancing, there was not a soul or passion in every project that D'Amelios touched on.
D'Amelio footwear is recommended by doctors to treat broken ankles. Don't say, you can't say that.
Not sure if Dixie D'Amelio even wanted to be a TikTok star or singer, while always being overshadowed by Charlie.
It's always your time to shine.
When the entire enterprise was born because of the lucky, or perhaps unlucky, pretty privilege without a soulful connection, it is doomed to fail as soon as the halo effect of a pretty face or body gets tiring and loses its shine. All in all, I do think Charlie and Dixie are sweet girls and handle way too much pressure from their team and perhaps even their parents, who just want to milk the out of their fame and youth. But like I said before, a brand cannot just be built in one
Listen,
day.
that's normal, man. They've been doing that since the Jackson 5.
And you can't just launch 20 things in 4 years hoping one will stick if you don't have an ounce of passion for any of them. So what does make sense for the D'Amelio brand, and how could they create something sustainable without further decreasing their likability? First, they need to make a very conscious decision of whether they want to be influencers or celebrities, which are two very separate concepts. If they just want to play a role that is aspirational, then don't overexpose themselves by appearing on every show, network possible. Keep the mystique. And if they want to be influencers, they need to be way more self-aware and aware of what is normal outside of their multi-million bubble. Stop pretending that they are just a normal family only worth $32 million in a mansion, and be more respectful towards the audience that they've been cashing out on. And stop contradicting themselves by stop pretending to be dramatic and problematic in their shows for the sake of views, and just stay true to who they are. And maybe they don't care about music, popcorn, mattress, and that is okay. Which brings up
No, the
second,
popcorn, bro.
they need to stop launching brands. The next brand launch needs to be something so thoughtful and something they absolutely love. Because so much trust has already been lost. They
What's that? Damn. Wish I was this happy on my 8-hour shift scanning groceries. Yo, somebody coming. Yo, you at work at Walmart. You might just be hating life. Who knows? And then you got some rich people that's worth like millions of dollars. They come in and they're wearing your uniform, and they're just having the great old time with cameras flashing, cameras showing, scanning groceries, only their products. And then once the cameras go off, they're like, all right, that was fun. Let's take this off. After being there for like an hour or two. Oh man, that's funny. Damn, wish I was rich enough to work retail for fun.
trust has
Wish I was.
already been lost. They need to let
Yo, that's
every
funny.
milliounce of the next product to show that they poured their soul and their heart into it. And maybe they're not passionate about anything right now, which is also okay. Do some soul searching
Nah, that's
first.
okay.
And
If they're
develop
like
the product
16,
that
17,
their audiences actually
right,
need.
you don't even
And
know what
to
the
be
hell you
honest,
wanna be
if
when
they
you grow
don't
up at
care
that
about
time.
products, they don't
For
need
most
to create
people.
one. There is already enough money to be made from working with existing brands that align with them. Third, not sure about
Okay.
Dixie, but Charlie's initial dream was related to dance, and her going on Dancing with the Stars was a great move. It just
Oh,
aligns
word?
so
That
well
makes
with
sense.
who she is at the core. Instead of starting drama just to start drama with Dixie about pursuing singing. Many people initially follow Charlie because of the positive energy she brings, and maybe from dance, she could create a product that finally connects with her, that helps solve problems for her as a dancer, like gear that prevents dance injury that could eventually be pushed out to a broader athletic market, or dance athleisure that's extremely durable yet comfortable and cute during practice that could
Yo, didn't I just say that? That she can come out with a clothing line that she can wear when she's dancing to promote, like, look, this, if you're going out dancing, this is nice, like, clothes you can wear to go out dancing in. If you like dancing and you dance a certain type of way, this type of clothing complements the way you move, or something like that, like a mini skirt that flops when you're like shaking your hips or whatever, you know what I mean? Something, but still looks cute enough to go outside and walk around and do daily activities. I literally just said it like 10 minutes ago.
that could eventually be pushed out to a broader athletic market, or dance athleisure that's extremely durable yet comfortable and cute during practice that could eventually become its own clothing line instead of popcorn and mattress. With that being said, although times have changed and the D'Amelio sisters are highly unlikely to regain that surreal level of mass attention again, all they need to do is to build a stronger connection with their existing massive following instead of treating them like cash printing machines to feed soulless products to, and stop doing and saying problematic, offhanded things or complain about their privileges to be further disliked.
I really don't want to work anymore.
Pretty privilege can get you far, but cannot last a lifetime. Ultimately, it still comes to good intentions, authenticity, and hard work to build a long-lasting brand, which I do believe the D'Amelio sisters are capable of and can have a rise to their careers again if they choose to use their influence for good impact. That's how to grow real influence instead of a pretty follower account. Let me know your thoughts if you think the D'Amelio brand was a flop or not, and comment below which celebrity you'd like me to analyze next through a marketing perspective. This is your marketing bestie, Zoe Unlimited. Share this video for impact, and I will see you next week.
Okay, this was a good video. 2 years later, what the hell? Letters to a crush I never sent. Is this her? This looks this looks depressing. Anyway, now this was a good video. Zoe Unlimited. Okay, I never heard of her, but that was a good little breakdown, and what she said makes sense. The biggest thing that I took away from this video is if you're gonna like create your own product, you know, it should be based off of things that you already use, things you already do, you know, things that are about you that have been well accepted by the people that follow you. Like what she said, Kim, everybody knows Kim had this crazy body, right? Beautiful body. Whether it's man-made and all, right? She made a product that can help women to kind of like get that shape without having to do surgery, basically. That's where the whole skim thing came out or whatever. Same thing with her sister with the damn lips. Everybody knew about them Kylie Jenner lips. People talking about that in music and all that. So she come out with a damn lip makeup line, whatever. That makes sense. Like, oh, you get this makeup, whatever, it's gonna make your lips pop, or whatever. It's gonna make your lips a little bit more, you know, it's gonna stand out a little bit more. So things like that makes sense. The fact that Shorty over here, she don't have no videos that they showed of her eating popcorn, but she out here selling popcorn. Like you think what's his name, Travis Scott? You coming out with rap snacks? You think you Snoop Dogg? Like, nah, that's crazy. So that's what I learned from this. Like I said in the beginning of the video, man, you know, smart people learn from their own mistakes. Wise people learn from the mistakes of others. And it seems like that was a big mistake from their marketing team, that they was just giving them a mattress. They were selling mattresses. Why mattresses? That's so random. Unless all her videos were her dancing on top of a bed. Like if she was standing on her bed and dancing, it's like, all right, like, oh, these are great firm mattresses to dance on. I don't know, but mattresses and popcorn, that was kind of crazy. I don't know. But yeah, man, this is Zoe Unlimited. If you don't know who she is, I'm pretty sure she probably have more stuff talking about that, possibly. This is a really good video. I'm gonna give it a like.